We are back here on Fast 29, USORL Grand National Light Series, taking on Daytona. It's the Daytona 200. Fast 29 countdown to green by Cure SMA. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Pickett here with you, along with Dale Barham, Jamie Zalecki, and the newest member of Fast 29 here with us this evening, Scott Flainer. Glad to have you with us here tonight. Looking forward to some great racing. USORL Grand National Light Series, they're running the, I guess we're calling them the O'Reilly cars now, around the high banks of Daytona. We're going to be looking forward to this one here tonight. Dale Barham, welcome back, buddy. It's been a little bit since we've been live out here. You excited about this one tonight?
Drafting, can't wait to see what's going on and have some fun.
Jamie Zalecki, we're looking forward to seeing how these guys are going to do 40 laps approximately on the pit cycles, and unless you do something like what the 03 just did there and ramp across the inside pit wall. But what are we expecting tonight as far as pit strategy goes?
Yeah, I think with the draft here, these guys are going to be trying to save as much fuel as they can. I don't think we're going to get to 40 laps. I don't know that we're going to go green flag for 40 laps. But, I mean, you never know with these guys. They could make it. This could go green all the way to the end, and we have some green flag pit stops. But, Chris, you know as well as I do, we've both done super speedway races, and when green flag pit stops start, it usually doesn't stay green for too long.
That's exactly right. Scott Flainer, you've been race control for these guys in the past. What is it going to take for these guys to stay under control tonight, under these conditions tonight?
Sure have. Yeah, keeping control with these cars, especially I almost called them the Ofinity cars. My brain's getting all scrambled with the new naming scheme.
I like it.
These cars do not take a bump all that well. You have to be pretty square with that, so I'm expecting to see at least somebody taking a kind of off-center bump here and sending them into the wall and causing the big one. So we'll keep an eye out for that tonight.
We'll take a look at tonight's race info for tonight. Of course, this is Daytona. This is a 2.5-mile tri-oval. Banked at 31 degrees around. Well, we had the graphic. There it goes. 89 degrees out here. It's going to be a warm one out there tonight. The track's going to be pretty slick at times. Light wind out there tonight. Clear skies. We're starting this thing at 4 o'clock in the evening, so we're going to be kind of day into night, so we should see that temperature start to slowly drop as the race goes on. But overall, great evening to go to work here at Daytona.
Yeah, Chris, when I showed up here, I was afraid I was at the wrong track because my forecast said it was 45 degrees. So it's nice to see that it's not 45 degrees down here at Daytona like it has been the last couple days.
You know, sometimes a simulation is just that.
Hey, as long as fog is rolling overnight, you know.
Totally true, Dale. Totally true.
And along with that fog, unfortunately, I did just get word from race control that there is no Joker lap through the Le Mans chicane tonight. So I'm just sure everybody's as disappointed as I am with that.
Real shame.
I really don't think anybody was worried about that, Jamie, but that's okay. As you can see, we've got some new graphics for this season here on Fast 29. If you notice, got a new ticker. We got some, I guess Davey is actually doing the driver's meeting at the moment, so that's the reason why you're seeing his live radio chat on the right-hand side of the screen. But some things are old, some things are new. We've still got, as the race goes on, you'll still see this at the bottom of the screen. You'll still see the fastest lap as it comes through at the bottom of the screen on the bottom right, as well as any... Oh, trouble! Turn 3, the 03.
Oh, geez.
Big contact, Dewey Schramm. But you'll see the fastest lap as it pops up. Whoever's ran it, there it pops across the bottom of the screen. It'll be up there temporarily. And then you'll also see any penalties that might arise. That'll be down there at the bottom of the screen as well. It'll be right there. It'll kind of look like that as it pops up. I'd like to thank SDK for coming on board with us on that. So we're looking forward to working with them all season long. But it is time to go, guys. We're getting the grid lined up here. We're excited. I hope you guys are at home. Hope it's at least a little bit warmer where you are. There's the new pit stop ticker at the bottom of the screen as well. Obviously, everybody's just popping on the pit lane, so that'll be thrown off a little bit as we get the grid going on the pit lane. But as they grid up, let's go ahead and take a look at that starting lineup for tonight's race here from Daytona. Brought to you by ATVO. On the pole, Matthew Rodriguez with a 50.795 lap, the Mike's Harder Toyota, alongside Bronson Stafford in the number 61. In row 2, it's Steven Merzlak in the 90, alongside Joey Chapman. In row 3, it's Joseph Weaver. Look at that mellow yellow car. That thing's awesome looking. He's alongside Colby Martin in the 94, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Camaro. Matt Muir in the 72, the QT machine, alongside Ricky Coletti in the Tide number 32. I love that blue on that car. That's great. Cam Barnes, the Best Buy IKEA number 7, alongside John Meade Peterson in the Dollar Tree Toyota. Antonio Ruiz in the Strava number 24 Camaro, alongside Noah Joyce in the UAW number 31 Chevy. Dallas Free in the Dex number 95, and Henrietta Bordeaux in the 26 in row 7. Familiar Baskin-Robbins scheme there. Tyler Rush in the 27 Bauhaus number 27 Toyota, alongside Tom Bourne in the 50. Wong Do in the B Hong Driving Experience number 06, and Davey Hazard in the 92 PTR TWB machine. Austin DeLong in the 22, alongside Zach Krastowski in the 4. Austin Spencer in the 13, Dylan Godinez in the 08. There's a familiar looking logo on the number 71 of Andrew Wallace in the USORL on Fast 29 machine, alongside Darren Ingram in the 8. Beautiful Budweiser machine alongside that Fast 29 ride. I like that. That's a good little row right there. Luke Smith and DJ Harris in row number, I've lost count. What row is that? We've got a lot of entries here tonight.
It's like row 13 to me.
Thank you. I can't do math tonight. Thank you, Jamie. That's what I'm here for. All right. Garrett Sidnor and Cal Lovall in whatever the next row is. I've lost the game. Row 14. Row 15, Michael Murata and Dewey Schramm. And that's your field tonight. 30 entries here tonight. Great show for the USRL here tonight. The field brings it down. Matthew Rodriguez, Joey Chapman on the front row. We're green here at Daytona.
Good start, no crazy stuff right now. Everybody keep it nice and safe. Lined up, bottom line lined up.
As you saw there as they went through 1 and 2, definitely going to be some issues with the sun here early on until it drops down below the grandstands here, but looks like Rodriguez comes out with the top spot down the backstretch. Steven Merzlak lines up behind him. Joseph Weaver in the 6.
Yeah, Chris, as long as that sun doesn't drop down below that double yellow line,
that is out of bounds here. And also, the tri-oval, the start-finish line is in the center of the tri-oval, unlike Talladega. Right?
Thank you for the reminder, Chris.
There.
I would have asked later.
Thank you, Jamie. Merzlak going to try and take a peek underneath Rodriguez. They go into turn 1, 3 wide.
I said high side want to help a bit, but he gets hung out to dry as those two cars in the bottom line split in and go low.
Olsetter dropping to the back early on the outside.
Henry the Bordeaux right there fell right to his bumper, so he still gets to fall back in on and gets a push. Doesn't fall back too far, but just enough to be somewhat safe and start fuel safe.
I don't know. I think I'd still rather be out front, especially with such a big field. I mean, you saw it just out the front windshield there. One car got loose off turn 4. This many cars, one wrong move, and your race is done.
Yeah, you know, opening laps, a bit of strategy, play out, some people are deciding what to stick it out up front, drop back, save fuel. You know, the dangerous spot, I think, on these super speedways when it comes to post bump drafting might be that middle spot. You do not want to be there at all.
Oh, Kobe Martin kind of slides up into the third line. The 32 car tries to sneak in the middle there. That's Coletti. Oh, that was close there off turn 4 as he tries to get that nose in between the 94. Drops back in line.
Yeah, we're only 3 laps. Yeah, we're only 3 laps in here, and these cars are driving terrible.
You know, the drivers are probably still getting used to the sun being in their eyes and they hit.
You can see that glare there through 1 and 2. That's pretty awful right now. Merzlak continues to lead. Weaver in line behind him on the bottom and second. Side by side for third between Mir and Chapman.
Our post hitter, Matthew Rodriguez down 16 spots, is now running in 17th place, is dropping back. Did not enjoy himself running up front for the time he did.
Obviously felt something might not be exactly right with that machine early, and just wants to maybe just ride a little bit here and see what it does in traffic. Good to see Merzlak back out front. He's had a little bit of a struggle in the last couple of USORL series, not quite running to his standards, if you will. So it's good to see that 90 out front early here.
And that bottom line, they got a 3-4 car length up above that top line right there.
Yeah, the top line's not getting the run. A lot of momentum once they're grouped up like this, but they've been kind of hanging back about 3 or 4 car lengths this whole race so far.
Noah Joyce is, he's usually the one always up there. He's up there trying it, or if he's just kind of biding his time running down low right now.
Well, right now, I think he's running in it's 15th place right now, 15th, 14th place right now. Moving his way up slowly.
And there he went. Right to the high line, making the 3. Always on the super speedway going for the high line.
Ooh, sketchy right there off the exit right there. Kobe now falling back right now.
Seems like they're making good progress now that the 50 is hooked up with the 60 of Joey Chapman, pushing him out front.
Yeah, it looks like the high line is now getting competitive, almost side by side. Ooh, almost got squeezed right there below the yellow line.
I said it's out of bounds. You don't want to go down below there, otherwise our race will be one flag. I see that 4th car. Oh, you hate it for John there. I hope he doesn't hit the John wall. It has not been good to John at Daytona.
Currently in 29th place, 19 spots back. Him and Davey Hazard back there in 30th.
But before John ended up in the wall there, I was going to point out the 4th car in line on the outside line was the 8 of Darren Ingram, who, if you recall, started all the way back in what row number was it, Chris? It was 15, I think. Either way, he was way at the back. Come on, Dylan.
John is right now, John's about a second off of 28th place right now, losing it really quickly.
worked off of.
Yeah, the back of the pack there has some big souk.
That was a Christian stream.
Yeah, but the comments aren't part of the stream, right?
Nope.
A bit of a blinker up front right there. Looks like looking a bit up front.
It looks like that was a little bit of an unstable bump from the 50 of Tom Bourne behind you. Saw that little wiggle as it's coming out of turn 3 there.
Yeah, I think they were nervous because Chapman was the car. I misnumbered, but Chapman did blink earlier on that high side. And, you know, when you blink in iRacing, guys get kind of nervous on you.
Let me tell you, from my experience, if you're behind Cal Lovell and he blinks, back off.
You know, just chilling in 19th.
Look who it is.
Once
It's our
again.
old friend, Noah Joyce.
Ooh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you that hard.
No, no, you're fine. Not bad. I'm just sort of throttling back.
Yeah, that move to create a third line really slowed both lines down. It helped that bottom line a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, we talked about it earlier. This is not atypical for Noah, and it's better to try it so if it doesn't work out. You have all that time to gain the spots back.
And also,
Not sorry, I
yeah,
meant to
these
hit you that hard.
cars do work better aerodynamically compared to the Cup cars, so they do have freedom to gamble and create a third line when they want to. You create a third line of those Cup cars, you lose all your momentum. Ain't doing this. Yeah. Like everybody made it safely through, and you can fall in line.
Whoa!
That's a big one here.
Multiple cars involved in that.
Now, while we sort all this out, It's a little early in the race, guys, but it's lap 16. I think we should do our Scott Pruitt shout out of the race right now. And this should be a great win.
Bro. Oh. That's why you got the three of us here, you know.
Sorry, everybody. I was just taking a nap, I guess. I think you all can hear me now. We're at Daytona. Apparently I muted myself randomly at some point, and I apologize for that. So it may have not been the worst thing in the world to not hear me. You just heard the guys talking around me, even though there was just dead air when I would talk. But that's okay. We're here at Daytona. We're having fun. Steven Merzlak's our leader. Saw the big crash in turn 1 and 2. Darren Ingram got a little loose going in turn 1, turned it around, collected several other vehicles. We're going to go back and take another look at that as they're about to come in for their first pit stops of the night. We'll go ahead and take a look at these first as they come on pit road. Lap 17. Of course, this
everybody but Colby Martin's coming down the pit.
That's what I'm seeing too.
The good old Chris Pickett strategy. You love to see it.
Get a lap led, baby. My man. We'd like to thank, there we go, our crack camera crew for not showing us pit lane at all there. There we go. We're playing with some new toys tonight here, folks, so we're having some little growing pains with them. Just bear with us. I hope you guys enjoy the new graphics, the new cameras, things like that as we go through this.
Guys, I don't know if you caught that, but that was not exactly the ideal pit entry for the 61 car.
I did see that, yes. And he's still on pit road there. That's Stafford.
Look, he just wanted to give the team some, more camera time, some exposure.
Merzlak with a terrible pit stop. He came in the leader. He is coming out. Not the leader. 23rd.
Gotta wonder if there might have been some strategy there. Maybe he got tired of leading and burning all that fuel and wants to drop to the back.
Now he had a 39-second. He had a 39-second pit stop. So something happened there. Yeah.
Maybe he wanted that ice cream bad enough that he told the crew, just, I'm gonna wait. You go get it, and I'll be here.
All right, well, we've got a moment. We'll go ahead and drop back and take a look at what put us under caution. You can see him coming in turn 1, there's Darren Ingram in the 8, gets loose going in turn 1, and it cuts away. That's cool. All right. Well, I guess we'll just pretend like we saw the rest of the wreck. That was interesting.
Yeah, I think the main cars involved in that contact were Darren Ingram, John Peterson, Bronson Stafford. Everybody else kind of danced around and went off track, made minimal contact. But those were, I think, the big 3 cars involved in that incident.
Oh, I know now why it's messing up. Give me just a second here, folks. We will have it corrected now. Here we go.
Come on, Dylan.
Yeah, I know. My automatic camera program was overriding what we were trying to do at the replay. So here we go. 39 of Luke Smith involved. Dallas Frew. There's a 61 of Stafford getting caught up in it.
I think Sidnor there in that beautiful Grade Wiffle 16 snuck by that.
Here's John Peterson's view of it. See Ingram up ahead, spinning, trying to figure out which way to go here. He gets it woed down. He's going to miss it. Great work by John Peterson.
Yeah, he just spent 22 seconds in the pit, you know, the longest one in the pit.
All right, we're doubled up here for the restart. Joseph Weaver on the inside in the 6. Noah Joyce in the line that he prefers most often here at Daytona and Talladega is on the outside. Antonio Ruiz and Austin DeLong has moved up into the top 5 in the 22. Matt Muir sitting in 5th. Alongside, well, there's again what you were talking about earlier, Dale. That 60's blinking on the outside there. Hopefully that doesn't become a theme for him as the night progresses. We've already seen it a couple times. Rest of the time.
Intermediate, but you know, 3 times in a row is not good.
Andrew Wallace and Henrietta Bordeaux round out the top 10. No, I'm sorry, that's the top 8. Tom Bourne and Cal Lovell round out your top 10. As the pace car dives in the pit lane, Weaver and Joyce bring him into the restart zone. We're back to racing at Daytona. Lap 20.
These guys, you know, keep it clean once again. You know, they were 16 laps of good. That pit cycle helped a lot of people. Noah Joyce up 11 spots.
Joyce trying to
Austin
drop
up
down.
17.
Austin DeLong trying to get on the outside of Joyce down the back straightaway. Joyce kind of blocked him to the wall, then dropped down in front of Weaver as they go into 3. That was a little bit of a close moment there.
Yeah, Weaver was one of the few guys with a good pit stop last session. Last pit, you know, maintained his top 3 position.
DeLong getting a little bit of push from the outside with Chapman. Look at Henrietta Bordeaux up there as well. She's looking good early.
Love to see that ice cream machine running up at the front. That's awesome.
Yeah, that top line's just not sticking together. Too many gaps.
Riding on board with Henrietta.
Oh, she even has the pink roll cage.
Look at that.
You'll love to see it.
Love to see it.
Sound of horsepower around Daytona. Dale, go ahead. Sorry.
I would say those 2 cars in the bottom are locked nose to tail perfectly in stride. That bumper is engaged and not getting up at all.
Ooh, Weaver clipped the apron there going into 3 a little bit there and unsettled that mellow yellow machine. That's not a feeling you want to have at 200 mile an hour.
Absolutely not. And I think another important thing here is that 24, the 3rd car in line there, staying up nice and close to the bumper of Joseph Weaver. That lets him get up nice and close to the car in front of him and keep a consistent push on Noah Joyce. That's what we keep. As I say that the top line comes alive.
I was just getting ready to say, it looked like DeLong, right when you were saying that, got a nice push from Chapman to the triangle. Ruiz in the 9 and the 24 on the bottom. Looks like he's trying to get a little antsy there behind Weaver.
Yeah, they lined up in the middle of the turns 1 and 2, but just on the exit, you know, the bottom line just onto the straight, just slowly pulled away. About a car length to half a car length in the front.
Right on board with Antonio Ruiz there. 3 wide. Henrietta gets shuffled to the outside there. That's not the line that's moving on the far outside. That middle lane is basically the old high lane there. Wong Do in the middle, got the swirly 06.
Henrietta just looking to play it safe right now so it could drop back in line.
We have aggressive bump drafting going on here for the lead, guys. This is good stuff. Going back to what Scott said pre-race, it is very clear that these cars do not handle the bump draft all that well, and you gotta be precise when you do bump draft.
Absolutely, yeah. You have to stay precise. You have to have a pusher that you trust. Starting to blink again on us.
That's not good in the spot that he's in. Second down the line there.
Yeah, and times have changed a little bit since Chris, you and I have really been out here doing these races, but you know, you always knew when you saw a car in your mirror if you were going to the front or if you were going to the back of the flatbed.
Yeah, that was usually me. Thanks for that reminder. Oh, Weaver drops down on the apron through the tri-oval here, and Joyce just blinked.
31.
I mean, if you're going to be blinking, the lead's a good place to do it.
I don't think that's what Joseph Weaver was thinking right there. Oh, somebody grazed the wall going into one. I believe it might have been Cam Barnes on the outside, I believe. Didn't really catch the number as it went by. No, I'm sorry, that was the 08 of Godinez there on the outside that blinked a little bit there, got in the wall. We're talking about blinking. I meant he just grazed the wall. That's what I meant to say. We're still getting all the kinks out of our talk, too. Yeah.
Yeah, that high side is really broken up now. He's got those 4 or 5 cars up front. Henrietta was falling a bit behind, and then behind her, they're just still not sticking together.
Well, that 60 just about shoved DeLong down, and Weaver was trying to shove Joyce up, and they almost met in the middle of the tri-oval. That is not, with as bad handling as these cars are anyway, going through that tri-oval, Scott, that is not the place you want to touch each other.
Absolutely not. It's getting touched anywhere on this track's a little scary. Ooh, as they come a little close together there, but looks like they managed to keep it all straight, despite all of these really sketchy bumps I've just been seeing this whole race, especially up front here. As good as they are and as fast as they're starting to go, it is scary to be up there with these.
Well, cars up front blinking. You got the transitional phase from sunset to night right now. A lot of adaptation happening right now on track.
We haven't had much of a drop-off in temperature yet, but yes, the sun is quickly setting here at Daytona. Lights are going to come on here pretty soon. They've already come on the bottom as DeLong drops down in front of Joyce. Lead change here at Daytona. DeLong out front. Pack's closing up on a car that was involved in that earlier incident here. Going to try and work their way around it. Probably in the middle of 3 and 4, which is not where you want to do it, but there we go. They're sneaking past Dallas. That's
each time that top line gambles and somebody tries to create a third line, you know, it really troubles them. They don't need to maintain a consistent speed and work together to pass that bottom line.
oh, 88 loose. He catches it as well. He's going to get shuffled out to the very far side there. You're on board him briefly there, but he's on the outside out here. Got real loose going into turn 1.
Yeah, guys, we're almost 16 laps into this run again, so it looks like the tire fall off is not that great, and these cars are starting to handle terrible once again.
Well, let's take a look, Jamie, at our pit strategy. So there we go.
Yeah, I mean, everybody pitted at lap 17, means speedway. Yes and no, there's some strategy here, but I think tonight we're not going to see a play. Joyce did just get shuffled out into the high line and
There he is, all by himself on the high side there.
Yeah, it seems like the fuel's not the concern. It's the tire wear. You know, how loose the car gets once the tires drop off.
And to play into that, something we're not seeing that we used to do and see all the time back in the NR days is the high line would always be right on the quarter panel of the cars on the low line trying to get that side draft. And I mean, you're just not seeing that here. When they go into the corners, you could probably make them go 4 wide with as much space as there is.
Boy, Chapman just got loose on the front end of DeLong going into turn 1. Great job of saving that car, but he was in a 4-wheel slide going into turn 1. Leader on the bottom. Bourne on the outside in the 50 getting a run.
Yep, they're starting to get dicey now. Some of them are well aware they're in their pit window for some tires. Some are taking that opportunity to try to mix up and work their way back up.
And they can also see now. Before you couldn't see. Now you can see the guys around you with the glare not being as bad. I'm anticipating we get a little bit more racy as Bourne gets the nose out in front of Chapman through the tri-oval and leads that lap.
That top lane's bunching back up and it's coming alive.
On board with Bourne, the 50 car on the outside. Kind of losing the run he had there. Looked like DeLong thought about maybe poking out to the outside in front of him, but didn't quite have enough room there. There's Joyce and Spencer side by side, about 10th or 12th.
Yeah, as they get closer and closer to the pit window, like we said earlier, majority of these cars did pit on lap 17. About 5 or 6 went on 18. Actual lap 16 was Davey Hazard. Everybody else was on lap 17. So you might see it repeat once again pretty soon.
But the earlier issue getting triggered. I don't know what that's saying. Oh, caught! Trouble!
Caution.
The 03!
Oh no.
What do you got for temps there?
Multiple cars involved again. Trying to get a camera on it. There we go. There's John Peterson getting through. The 08 is involved.
Joseph Weaver, Dylan involved. Bronson Stafford went right to the pits.
This is on board with Godinez. Oh, big contact for this 08 machine down the back stretch.
Yeah, it looked like a bad bump that Scott was talking about right there, just to set off a chain reaction.
Well, this is on board again. Meant to hit a different button here. Apologize. There we go. Long Doe involved in the 06. A lot of damage to it.
Looks like it's the 6 and
Here we go. This is the start of it. 6 car gets turned around from the outside.
Wando thought they were clear and just hit the 08.
Here's some Joseph Weaver's view. There he gets turned right across the entire field. Lucky that a lot more cars weren't involved, honestly. Whoa! Was that Merzlak that snuck through there?
Yep. Looks like it. I mean, majority of the incident, when he went back into the wall, 3 or 4 cars went down to the bottom of the
Here's
track.
Merzlak.
So
Watch this. Oh, my
berth.
goodness.
Well, that might be our Chris Pickett save of the race right there.
We need to see that again, because that was crazy. Here's Merzlak. Gets a little bump to Hazard, and then watch Weaver.
Checked up.
Oh, my goodness. What a move by Merzlak to miss that one.
All those cars, actually, the incidents parted. Everybody had enough space to get through unscathed, except for like 3 or 4 cars who were involved in the contact.
Yeah, guys, that wreck could have been a lot worse. The roof flaps on the 6 car definitely did their job. We've seen cars get turned in that same vein. Tony Stewart, Myatt Snyder, and they go up in the air and come back down and land on a car Ryan Newman style. So, I mean, Shout out to the roof flaps for keeping that 6 car of Weaver on the ground.
You from the chopper.
Joey Chapman in that 60 car also left pit lane in first place, you know, and Justin Long and Tom Bourne take up the top 3.
There is Chapman coming out the pit lane first. Austin DeLong,
And,
Tom
our
Bourne.
drivers here, our drivers cannot make it to the end.
Not from here.
On fuel. They
Nope.
still have to make one more pit stop.
Green
Scott,
flag
you said
pit
it was
stops.
how many? Yeah, Scott, you said how many they could go?
I think we're looking at about 40 laps outside of the draft. Inside the draft, you might be able to squeeze 42, maybe 43 with some pretty aggressive fuel saving. I doubt we'll see somebody trying to stretch it all the way to the end, but who knows? Somebody might be crazy enough to give it a try. It's sort of a Hail Mary shot, especially someone farther in the back right now.
Hey, Dale. I'm waving.
I could see it.
I'd try it.
Chris, you would, yeah.
I would try
So
it.
with 45 laps to go. 45 laps, I mean, if we did some caution, maybe, but we're seeing the tires, it gets really sketchy around 15 laps in. Do you want to go 45 laps on a set of tires? That's the thing.
Absolutely, yeah. I haven't seen tires be such a big impact on a super speedway race like this in quite some time, and I think it's making the strategy a lot more interesting for this.
It really is, and it's tires, but it's a handling race. It's almost racing like bumpy Daytona. I mean, this is great to see. It's good fun for us. I don't know about these drivers, if they're having as good of a time, but it's great to watch.
From 20th on back, like everybody spent over a minute in pit lane. I think the fastest car that was out of pit lane recently on that last pit was the 50 of Tom Bourne. Spent 6.9 seconds in pit.
So either
Nice.
took 2 tires or fuel only.
Nice.
Ah, yeah. You know what he has in that? It was 6.97, so we have 69, which is nice. And then what is it? 6.7. Oh God, I hate myself so much for what just happened there.
Yeah, you brought it up.
I know. I couldn't resist that. I mean, it was
I
right
could
there.
feel the soul leaving your body as you were saying.
The cringe was just bubbling up.
If I could pull my camera up to show myself right now, yes, you would just see just a face that's just dead inside. Joey Chapman is our
Guys,
leader in the 60. Austin DeLong on the outside.
And these guys, these drivers, they're thinking about this fuel window because we just saw most of the field pit again. So they cut the stint down to 44, 43 laps. I mean, again, it might be doable in the draft with some aggressive fuel save, but I don't know that you want to go that long on tires.
No, you're exactly right. Especially the way these things are handling.
The
Way
top
these things are
just
going,
nine.
get
horrible.
another caution.
The odds are pretty high of that. Now, the odds of us actually getting a camera on the caution before it comes out, that's a different question.
Yeah, we'll have to send Dylan for some retraining. It has been a long off season.
It's we've had some growing pains here tonight, but we're working on it. We'll definitely get you some good replays if we don't get it live. How's that? Chapman and DeLong bring us down in the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Lap 37 at Daytona.
I think the High Line might be in trouble here. I don't know if it was issue or what, but everybody that fit at that last line is on the low line. We only have 4 cars up top.
That
And they're banging out on each other,
back
too.
there. Yeah, they took like almost 3 to 4 pits. Like the top 9 just took 1 pit and that was it. So
Well, let's just watch for that 31 car. He's only back there in looks like 8th place, but he'll jump up to the outside line here and get up to the top 5.
who's that in the top 5 right now? Is that the 71?
It sure does look like a fast car to me.
You're on board him. Andrew Wallace, currently 5th. The Fast 29 machine. He said his goal was to at least finish 29th. I'm glad somebody got that joke.
He's in
Thank
good
you.
shape.
He's doing pretty good right now. Looking good.
Started 23rd, up 18 places.
Yeah, right now, there's only one driver, and it's Joey Chapman, that started in the top 10 that's still there. Or that everybody else started well behind. We've got a lot of big guns up here right now. We got Austin Spencer has moved into 3rd.
DJ Harris up 22 spots in 4th.
Yeah, there's definitely some movers and shakers now. That 11 is DJ.
Murata, 23 spots.
Yeah, there's the 44 Murata on the outside. That Terry Labonte machine.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
black.
beautiful red car right there. That thing's gorgeous. And it's coming into the front now. Nearing halfway. That's about the time Murata starts making a run. Joyce starting to move back up. There he is in the 31, 5th in line on the bottom. Colby Martin, who fell back earlier, he's coming back up here as well. The 94 coming up behind Wallace.
These drivers surprised me. I thought everybody was going to build to the low line, but we've got people going back up high and making a run through the
DeLong gets a big run through the off 3 and 4. Murata right behind him. Wallace there. That outside line starting to get.
Black.
Go ahead, Dale.
And there's Noah with the jump up to the high line.
Yeah, I was just gonna say these cars are now grouping back up together again after that start. You saw how they spaced apart with a lot of gaps. Now it's again.
And now all of a sudden that outside lane is kind of where you want to be. DeLong gets a nice push from Murata right out to the front. Now here comes Wallace. He's going to make a run for it. Can he put that fast 29 machine out front at the line? He's got too much of a gap back to Chapman. I don't think he's going to be able to have a good enough push to the trial, but here he comes. He's going to get a run here. Is he?
The broadcast
No.
money put together a good car today. You know?
Sure did. That's a Barnes Enterprise machine there in the 71.
Yeah, I think they put some extra sex wax on that 71 car and make it a little more speedy.
I like it. I like it a lot. Lather it up, baby. Oh, the 60 blinked again on the inside there.
Not good for Andrew. The car behind you not being there anymore kind of slows you down a bit.
And he's got DeLong in front of him. Boy, Colby Martin, he got loose going into 3 there. The 94 second in line on the outside. Now Murata's leading that outside lane with Martin. Look, that's Lovell. Yeah, that's Lovell on the 88, the white machine. 3rd in line. And Joyce.
Big names on that high line up there.
Looks like we have had a couple official retirements, including that very fast mellow yellow 6 machine. So that's an unfortunate end of their night.
I hate to see it.
Sometimes Daytona just deals you a bad hand.
Hey, we had a field of 30 cars. Only 4 of them are out so far. I consider that a win. You know?
Just past halfway, Dale. Just past halfway.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
We saw a
Don't
tri-oval.
jinx it,
That's
guys.
true, but we did see during practice a tri-oval fence destroyer, so it's still
You
early.
also can't forget that if we destroyed at 3 to go, that 71 car is contractually obligated to turn around and go the opposite way.
Ah, the Tony Stewart method. Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
like
gotta make Tony proud.
Oh, look at this big push by Murata on the outside. Not to interrupt on that, but he had a big push from Colby Martin down the backstretch. They're trying to get that outside line going. Get up there and mess with DeLong. Murata's there. He's on the outside. Another big push. He might have him going into turn 1. Oh, Wallace gets a little loose into 1.
Side.
Fuel window. I would be expecting guys to be a little bit more spread out than this, but no, it looks like they all have their foot to the floor and they're all trying to get out to the front.
I think they just assumed,
Yeah, I
hey,
think
we're just going to run it dry. Just go. Let's race.
Yeah,
See
I
what we
think
got.
that, and what we've seen with how sketchy these cars are and how quickly the handling goes away, that they just know chaos is coming, so it's better to be at the front.
That's what I'd be thinking right now.
Lap car, you know, they're slowly approaching. They're about 3 seconds away from catching Davey Hazard.
Ooh, that was close going into one there.
Grazes the wall, keeps it straight.
That's going to let that inside line get a push. That's actually Dallas Free there in the 95 that's about to go a lap down. Involved in the first incident. Oh, boy, that's going to be tight. They're trying to work around there. We're going to kind of keep a camera close there. Just make sure we get past him there. That was not a good place.
I don't think you can blame the spotter for that one.
Whew. And look who's leading the race, the 71.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
We are not biased, folks. We're just happy to see a Fast 29 machine on the track. That's cool. And actually doing well,
Biased.
unlike what you see from my perspective a lot. So that's cool. Wallace leads, but here comes the long call back on the inside. Got a push from Chapman. Murata pushing Wallace on the outside. Oh, these
Well, I
lines
don't
are...
like what I'm seeing in the energy in that high line
That's
right
what
now.
I was thinking. There was a lot of lifting going on through there.
Lifting on the high side?
Oh, yeah, there was...
Stay flat out.
I saw so much exhaust flame down the backstretch. Oh!
Ooh.
Lovall
Yes,
sneaks
right
to the
there.
middle. Well, he's got a push. He's got Joyce pushing him through there. Look at this move by Lovall through the middle. He's going for the lead. Joyce behind him. What a
classic.
move!
Yep, that is classic.
Wow. Oh, they're getting tied off too. Woo!
That's the problem now. Get back and join a pack in the top line. Gotta pay it
Looks
safe.
like Darren Ingram's out there by himself in the middle
Yeah,
there.
but he's gonna drop down in front of DeLong. Where did he come? Contact!
Whoa!
Oh, Murata, hang on to it.
Caution's
Oh,
out.
caution's out. Oh,
All
we're
right,
gonna
buddy,
wreck
a
him
couple
behind
laps
him.
by yourself there. How'd it feel?
Oh, the 94 Kobe Martin got
94,
turned around.
Martin. Look, that's
Oh, Bordeaux
Born,
in there.
Born in the 50. Oh, Henrietta's involved. Caution is out.
Well, guys, once again, that was about 12 laps, and we're back under yellow.
Go figure, right?
What?
We just
one more
can't
pit
have
stop after
nice
this?
things, man, I tell you. There was the initial
They are
contact.
nothing.
Oh, there was where Colby got turned around by Chapman trying to check up. Oh, Hong Do
They were
again
worried.
involved.
They were worried of that initial contact between the 71 and the 44, but those two saved it, and everybody else had no idea what was going on, and that's the end result.
Let me get a little bit of a better angle here on it. Yeah, there's Chapman turning Martin around, Bourne. There's Wong Do. Well, 32 did a really good job of getting woed down out of that. On board with Colby. Well, was on board with Colby. He was checking up for the cars in front of him there, and remember you had Murata get kind of turned in front of it there a little bit. We'll see if we can have a little bit of a better view of that here. Let's see if we can. We're just gonna
Looks
kinda
like the
play with it
94
here.
saw the chaos there with the 71 and checked up, and the cars behind him couldn't see that far ahead and didn't check up.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what it looked like there from that angle. Let's see if we have. See if we can kind of. We're gonna drop back here. So this is just before the incident, coming down into turn 3. But there's right there, Wallace and DeLong get together, and everybody's just checking up behind. Colby just kind of checked up just a little bit harder than I think everybody else behind him was expecting. And bingo, bango, bongo.
I know that looked like a bit of a netcode twitch to me to a degree as well, because it looked like the car just jerked to the side a bit, like it made contact with the, was it 28 car? Or?
They're still trying to see exactly. Oh, well, that was the angle we saw originally. That's Colby's view. Trying to see if we can get another view from somebody else that was back there. I believe it was the... Oh my goodness, I blanked on who I'm looking for. Joey Chapman, that's who I was looking for. There we go. All right, so let's see if we can take a look at it from his angle. Yeah, there's everybody's checking up. Colby checked up and kind of dropped down to the inside lane, and Joey was already there. New leader, and a name we really haven't talked about much. Cam Barnes is out front now.
Yeah, it looks like the 7 of Barnes and the 27 of Tyler Rush both stayed out. They didn't come in for fuel or tires with the rest of the pack.
Tyler Rush, Cal Lovall, Darren Ingram, Austin DeLong.
Last time Cam and Tyler pit was lap 35.
Do you think they're saving fuel and chancing the tires? I mean, with this caution, they could probably do it, don't you think?
I guarantee you they're in fourth gear.
At this point.
Yep.
It'll be close.
Well, let's see if we can hear anything. Yeah, we're not hearing much from that engine. There you go. He just shut it off.
Oh, yeah.
That's onboard Cam. You hear him clutching it and trying to save as much as he can.
Do you think there'll be like a 3 or 4 lap difference on them saving fuel?
Well, are we doubled up now? Yeah, we're gonna be coming to the green this time, so that's all the fuel saving you're gonna have. So it's gonna be interesting to see if that is gonna be enough. I mean, every caution lap you can save anything on is worth something to you, but is it gonna be 5 to 6 laps worth? Is gonna be the question.
It'll be cutting it pretty close. I know if I were a crew chief for either one of these guys, I would be sweating bullets up there in my chair.
100%. Absolutely, Scott. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not a crew chief tonight, and I can just call bad strategy from the booth.
Because here, we get it wrong, and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, our points are made up, and our broadcast is made up, and our points don't matter.
Jamie ruined his joke. Jamie ruined his joke. Cam Barnes, your leader. We've almost had like even starting points too. We had like lap 50, that's kind of interesting. Anyway, Cam Barnes is your leader. Tyler Rush alongside for this restart. Cal Lovall, Austin DeLong, Darren Ingram, your top 5 as they come to the restart zone here at Daytona.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. We are back to racing lap 51.
That top side did not get it moving at all. What happened?
Looks like Ingram left a really big gap on that start. I'm not sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, we just put Jeff Gordon in every car on the outside line there.
And then some there. Absolutely. Very spread out restart. And now they're bunching, and everybody's going to get huge runs on each other on turn 2 and down the backstretch.
Yes, see some violent pushes on the bottom line.
Oh, a couple guys down below the yellow line down the backstretch.
Don't forget, you can't go below that double yellow line. That is out of bounds, and you will get black flag.
No, don't touch me there. That is my no-no square.
That's another good way to put it. I think Chris would agree if he could speak right now.
Yeah.
He's just something he said our intellect.
I am at a loss at the moment, folks. All right. Yeah. Ingram alongside Rush. Rush drops back in line behind. Oh. The joys of broadcasting with these guys.
Up front there. I wouldn't want to be up front there if I'm trying to save fuel. I got all the air coming off my nose right there.
Yeah, I'd want to be like the second or third car in line right now.
You mean like Lovell?
Yeah,
Rush
I'm
has
sure
dropped
the
back
spotter-
and he's working that grab now.
I'm sure the spotter on that 7 car is trying to make as many friends as he can up there and get somebody to go by the 7.
Whoa. Car dropped down on the apron. There's a 13 of Spencer just shot across both lanes of traffic going through the trial. Well, just about wiped it out, but they held on. As up front, Ruiz underneath Rush. It's heating up here at Daytona. We've still got 27 to go.
Rush left out to dry on the top side, but he's making progress by himself up there.
He is using that side draft, yeah. And he's got some help coming. That's Mir back there in the 72 along with Spencer.
He's in a better spot than Cam right now because, you know, as he's lonely by himself, he can lift off the throttle a bit, let those 2 cars up in the high side catch up to him and save some fuel for a while.
Here comes the push to the back of the 27. And you saw Spencer just ran the fastest lap in that 13 with that big push they got to the tri-oval. And here comes Garrett Sidnor. Where has he been all night? That Greg Biffle machine back there in the 16. Finally making some noise here late.
Up 18 spots right now.
And he should be good to go on fuel. He did pit on 48. So the question marks right now is the 7 and the 27. They pitted on 35, and they're the 2 that are leading the 2 lines. They've got to just be banking on there being another caution. But then what happens?
If there's another caution, yeah, they're going to have the longest 2 pit stops out of everybody else.
Correct.
I think with another caution, they could probably make it to the end. But again, I don't know if those tires will make it to the end.
You gamble, well, take the fuel. Honestly.
I don't know. I mean, it's the season opener. We got a long way to go. This is Daytona. I think you take the gamble and stay out at this point.
I agree, Jamie. I think you have to.
I mean, if there's a caution, I'm probably going to take, you know, a slight splash of fuel and the tires, you know, but that's all hypothetical because we're not in the cars right now.
Barnes inches back ahead on the inside. Lovell pushing him. DeLong right in line as well. Rush, Mir, and Spencer on the outside. We're back to a 190 mile an hour pace lap here at Daytona.
Everybody behind Cam and Tyler just waiting on them to like run out of fuel so they can work their way past them. Cam gets a slight, almost got a push right there in the tri-oval from the 88. Well, not tri-oval, but the entrance of.
Where are we, Dale? Backstretch.
Are we?
Oh, Rush. Rush and Lovell almost made contact down the backstretch. They kind of side-drafted into each other. That's going to stack that outside lineup. Rush had to take a big bite out of that steering wheel on the straightaways. Here comes DeLong sliding up in front of him.
Looks high, gets the spot.
I'm not sure
contact.
he meant to go high there.
No.
Ooh.
Boy, that was close there, too. Rush gave DeLong a shot through the tri-oval. He had to back out. Now they're going to get
72 is also looking squirrely there as well.
Yeah, these cars are starting to scare me a little bit here. This is just a video game, but holy moly.
Actually, it's a simulation.
Oh my gosh, Sheldon, go away. Unbelievable racing here at Daytona under the lights. Hey, weather check. While we've got a split second of catching our breath, let's see where we're at now. It's only
The
dropped a
weather's
couple
still
more
there.
degrees.
Back to you, Chris.
Thank you.
Weather is weathering.
Weather is weathering continuously. That's great. There we go. 81 degrees. So it's dropped a couple more degrees, but still not very significant on the drop yet.
We got the lights. Give me the fog.
Look at the race recap here. As DeLong and Barnes continue to battle for the lead. Three wide. Oh, somebody's dipping down below the yellow line back there a little bit. We got back in line. Three wide with Wallace in the middle back here. That was DJ on the bottom.
And they got lap traffic ahead of them as well.
That's Colby. There you go. He's getting way to the outside. Give him plenty of room there. Oh, he's grazing the wall a little bit there. Ooh, that's tight. That always scared me whenever I was in the draft out there and had to go around a lap car. It always freaked me out. I would rather lose 6 spots than try and pass somebody like that.
I am a fan of the lap car going to the apron instead of going high.
I'm a fan of the lap car parking it. Not Colby. I'm just saying in general. Just get out of the way. Make another pit stop.
As long as it's not us.
Yeah, you're a lap down. Right. Yeah, I was that more than once.
You and me both, Chris.
Yeah. Happy thoughts.
Why do you think we're up here now? Oh, Wallace! Contact in the wall! Oh, Peterson!
Him and Tyler get them.
Oh, and the ball's gonna hit it again.
Long almost had it loaded up, but at the last second, just got clipped and into the wall he goes.
I saw that kind of developing there as they went in turn one. Wallace had kind of gotten stuck in the middle.
Twenty laps to go.
Can tell you
I'll bet on another caution.
Oh, guaranteed. Trying to see who that car was on the inside of Wallace there. There's initial contact. That was DJ on the bottom. 30. Yeah, he had it saved and it just snapped right back into the wall. 32 car also involved there. Ricky Coletti.
Look on the plus side here, Chris. We get to have even more Fast 29 on the broadcast.
True. Not really the way us or Andrew wanted it, but there we are. It's on board with John Peterson. This is not going to be a good view. No! Especially, it was so bad that we actually cut away. It's like the Jeff Gordon lost footage from Las Vegas. Didn't want to see Andrew hit the wall that hard. Sometimes the cameras actually help us. There we go. And there's the beat up Fast 29 machine. That's about what it normally looks like, Andrew. Don't feel bad, bud.
It'll buff out.
Yeah, I didn't get any information about fast repairs or anything tonight. I'm not for sure where we're at in that, because Huang Do has had his hood torn off like 3 times. He's still out there, so I'm not for sure where we're at with that.
You know, just throw some flex tape on there, you know.
Yeah, but the 6 car of Weaver had that big wreck and retired. He didn't come back out, so I'm not entirely sure.
That's a good point.
Just did a quick check with race control. There are no fast repairs for this race, so
Thank
any
you.
damage you get, you got to get that fixed all by your lonesome.
I'm checking my alternate timing screen here. And yes, you are correct. There are lines next to the fast repairs. That means there's none. Back to you, Bob. All right. Excellent commentary, Cotton. Well done. Well done.
And Barnes gets some extra time to clutch it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody pitted there. I think we're locked into the end. And what you got is what you got.
Just made it right over because they're going to be what, lap 17 when they pit. Probably about 16 laps to go green. Getting some green flag racing.
That might just be enough for him.
Hey, that ticker helped. This is our 4th caution of the night. I didn't have that information before. There you go. We looked it up, so you didn't have to.
I'm glad we have this wonderful technology to help us with the obscenely difficult task of counting.
I can count a potato.
I could count
Well,
2
as
potatoes.
we proved with the starting lineup, counting is pretty difficult for some of us tonight.
Yeah. Wow, Cam, really? That's incredible. That's what he's giving to the field right now in his mirror. Look at that. Incredible. He said there was going to be a surprise on the broadcast if I pulled that up. Well, there you go. From the one that gave us the first F-bomb in the radio broadcast on Fast 29. Yeah. What do you expect, really? That's
This
classic.
pass and he's still bringing gifts.
Classic. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't run out of fuel now. Maybe we could talk to him later. That'd be good. All right, we said they'll double up here. Lights go out on the pace car, and here we go. One thing we didn't mention, there is no choose cone tonight. We didn't have an opportunity to talk about that. They're just doubling up just in positions they're in.
Yep, you don't have me up there in the race control booth keeping on the choose code.
That is literally the reason probably why they don't have a choose cone right there.
I mean, can't you just knock on the glass? Race control's just in the booth right beside us.
There's nobody in there,
probably
Jamie.
Could.
There's nobody in there. Go look. Right. I do see a pizza in there.
Oh, did
Oh, free pizza. Well, don't mind if I do.
Yeah,
He literally sounded like he walked away. That was great. Like your mic started like fading out. It sounded like you were walking away. That was so awesome.
Just hear a headset slam on the table.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. That's awesome.
Hold on, let me see if I can recreate that real quick. Just a little bit of it.
Incredible. Oh gosh. There'll be more from us, folks, if you haven't already not tuned in and gone away at this point. We do have one more broadcast officially scheduled before the start of our actual season. I think we are scheduled to start the truck series in April for the USORL truck series, but we do have one more broadcast with these guys in the Grand National Series from Talladega on March 19th. So look for that when we get a little closer. Same bat time, same bat channel. Same dorks on the track.
And in the booth.
And in the booth, you're exactly right. All right. Cam Barnes, Kyle Lovell, lead them down.
Flag.
Green flag, 16 to go at Daytona when they hit the line.
And all that talk of Talladega, we want to remind all our viewers at home, the start-finish line here at Daytona is in the tri-oval.
Thank you.
God meant it to be.
It almost looked like the camera tried to go back and prove that point.
Ain't pit at all.
Yeah, I think at this point you're committed, and you just hope just the fuel doesn't go.
Did you see what happened on that restart there? Barnes got a big jump. DeLong was kind of with him. Lovell didn't, and it almost seemed like he was kind of laying back to get this push from Ingram on the outside. It almost worked going down the backstretch. Maybe something to keep in mind if we have a late race restart here. 3 wide to the tri-oval. That's Chapman up the middle back there with Murata on the bottom. Give a call to Zach Krastowski. We've been kind of quiet on him tonight, the 4 car. But he's right there and in the hunt. And there's our pole sitter that we haven't talked much about either back here, the 01.
Yeah. As these laps start to wind down, you're going to see them start to get a lot more dicey when they're trying to also save fuel and tires.
And again, the only 2 that we're really concerned about with that, especially the fuel side, is the leader Cam Barnes and 5th place Tyler Rush. Those are the 2 that pitted on lap 35. They've got the furthest to go on what they got.
I'm seeing the 88 of Lovell being a lot more aggressive with the side drafting now that we're getting a bit later in the race now. I guess
Oh, Rush!
Pushes.
Rush just slid up into the side of Ingram. Made a little trading of paint there through 1 and 2. Oh yeah, they're really starting to work those lines a little bit here, boys.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. This is what we're used to seeing back in the NR days. You just ride that side draft all the time, and the guys on the low line would get that classic NR push on corner entry, as you see from the 27 and 24 there, and that's a scary feeling when you're on the outside trying to pinch those guys down as far as you can.
I've had to change a few Centos uniforms with that.
Getting pitched down on that bottom line is not fun.
Oh, Ingram had a little bumper grab off the back of Lovell through the tri-oval. Luckily, everybody kind of saw it and gave each other just enough room.
Couple gaps right there on the bottom line around Tyler Rush. Both lines almost side by side entering the corner.
They are side by side, 6 cars back.
Orzlak coming back up to the front there too, the 5th car there on the outside line.
He's right there. Early leader. Had that really long pit stop, I believe, on the 2nd round of pit stops, and just haven't been able to get back up front since.
Yeah, Merzlak's been under pit lane about 5 times now.
Oh, that's a bad bump.
That was. Luckily, everybody gave each other, again, just enough room. Boy, Chapman flirting with that 3rd line, and I don't know if that's by design or not there. He's about 6th in line on the outside. You got all these guys that led early that are stuck mid-pack. Sure, they're frustrated because they know they've been out front and they just can't get back up there. Barnes
yeah, you
again.
See that 31 car of Noah Joyce stuck down there on the bottom line. I guarantee you if he was on the outside, he'd be running that 3rd lane right now and going to the lead.
Like Chapman's trying to out here. And he blinked out. Uh-oh. There he is. There he's back. Oh, boy, he's trying to get that outside lane going by himself. Oh, Rush slid off turn 4 a little bit. They put Merzlak in the middle when Chapman made that run on the outside. Will anybody jump up there with him?
At this point, everybody's
contact! Around goes Lovell!
There will be a caution. Safe fuel.
Lovell, Austin Spencer, Matt Muir, Chapman involved as well. Another couple cars on the inside. Oh, it's Sidnor. Caution is out, 5th one of the night. Oh, it looks like contact between Lovell and Rush. I just combined their names into Lush. That's great. As they came through the tri-oval.
I wonder if the 88 of Lovell there got a bad push on the high line exiting the tri-oval, because, I mean, he had to know there was a car low. Cal doesn't just turn left for no reason.
Not usually, no.
In that situation, you gotta be more aware of what's happening on the inside line as well.
See if we can get a better angle there as they came through the trial. We'll see if we can back it up just a shade more here. He kind of gets, I couldn't tell if he really got turned there early or what. So the camera kind of cut off there. Let's try it again here.
I think he was out of shape coming in earlier into the trial, believe him.
Oh, Austin Spencer got trying to take evasive action, came across Chapman's front end. Sidnor kind of, I think he kind of spun harmless into the inside there. I don't really think he had much contact at all.
Chapman just tagged the wall, trying to squeeze by.
See if we can see. See if we can see. Sidnor got bumped from behind there by Murata, it looked like, and he just spins harmlessly toward the infield road course there. So we get a better angle here. That's still kind of hard to say there exactly. Yeah, look, he got loose early. I just can't drop back far enough to see it. I'm trying to see if I can roll it back any further here. Yeah.
We'll work on it.
We're working on it. Folks, I'm trying a couple things here, just trying to roll it back a little further whenever I hit the replay, and it's not working like I want it to for some reason here. Let's see if we can... Yeah, what I'm doing is helping, just not as far back as I want to go yet. So I'm taking a big swing at it. Let's see what we got here. Well, maybe not. There was definitely, he definitely got loose there early. See if we can kind of roll it back here a little bit further. Or kind of, that was too far. There we go. This will tell us. Oh, there's the initial contact right there. That was a better angle.
Looks like the 27 came up a little bit and he came down and they just
met right there in the inside lane. You're exactly right. We knew we'd figure it out eventually. Look at us.
Teamwork. It's a dream work.
Exactly right.
We did it live and it worked out fine.
No, that's the Fast 29 model. We'll do it live.
We're becoming masters at that, boys. Hey, you guys want a Lifesaver gummy?
I won't say no.
Okay.
I want some of those Swedish meatballs from IKEA on Cam Barnes' car.
I was kind of concerned about where you were going with that for a second.
We can discuss the rest of that later then.
Okay.
I thought it was a Christian broadcast, guys.
No, it's just kind of like. I was like,
that's
who is?
post-stream.
I was like, who is Swedish among us? I want some of those sweet meatballs.
Yeah, we have IKEA there on the hood of the 7 car, and you're yet to glad to see IKEA join the USORL.
My God.
Some new sponsors.
I do like the co-branding of IKEA and Best Buy.
I do too. It works. And I bet none of you knew that I spoke Swedish, huh?
Oh, I did.
I certainly didn't.
I remember you putting the Swedish flag on your bio on the old wherever we had this stuff for USRL.
Vote Selecki Pickett. Those were the days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, long story there, Scott and Dale. We'll get back to you on that.
Save it for after the race.
Oh yeah, we'll explain.
Post race.
Yes. We can thank John Peterson for that one.
To the surprise of no one.
None whatsoever.
We haven't done a Garfield cam shot yet, guys.
That's because my camera's not working for that.
Oh, you gotta fire the camera guy.
I gotta
We
fix the
just need
cameras.
a graphic.
Well, I need to fix the. I haven't done the camera angles for this series like I did the Cup series. So that's why you have the inside roll bar, like the standard iRacing stuff right now. So we will get that fixed for Talladega. We'll get the driver view and the back window and all that. We'll get that tweaked.
but only if you vote Zalecki Pickett.
What's the platform you guys are running on?
iRacing.
Ah! That was fast. 29. I'm proud of you, Jamie. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, thank you.
He'll be here for about the next 6 laps, folks.
How many overtimes do we have tonight, guys?
We didn't ask about that either. I believe, well, actually, let me see if I can find out. As they're coming doubled up here for the lead.
I believe there are 3 of them.
I believe you're right, yeah.
Glad to see the 31 got sorted out to the high side here, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
Yes, 3 attempts at overtime, confirmed, yes. Also...
Now, will we... Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Scott. There were only, and this is something we should have mentioned early, 2 changes of tires were allowed tonight.
Green.
Oh,
That's the reason why everybody has been squirrely. There we go. Better late than never to come up with that. As the green flag is out, 6 laps to go here at Daytona. Buckle up. It's going to be wild. Oh, rushed around.
Oh, 27 turn.
Ooh, stays green.
Oh, is he coming back across?
Oh, it might not stay green for
Unsafe
long.
rejoin. Unsafe rejoin.
I think we're good.
He kept it under the line.
I couldn't get my camera to work. There he is.
Yeah, he made a really, really aggressive move to get to the bottom lane there, and it didn't work out. He should have stayed up top. He had Noah Joyce behind him. He was going to the lead.
Noah Joyce looking
Oh,
low right
big
now.
bump to Cam Barnes to the back of Joyce.
Yeah, gloves are off now. That was a big bump draft mid-corner.
Business decisions are being made.
Look who is in 5th. Lap down all night, the 95 of Dallas Freya. I'll get you right, Dallas, sorry. On the outside lane, been a lap down involved in the first wreck. He's up here in 5th and battling with 5 to go.
About how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right, that 95 car's out here doing the chow tonight.
Barnes has gotten shuffled back. This is the battle. DeLong from the outside lane. Look who's pushing him. The early leader, Merzlak. Here he comes to the outside. He's going to try and get a run late. Sidnor back up here. Remember, Ingram had that crash earlier. He's missing his back bumper on that 8 car. He's up there. Ricky Coletti's back up here. Oh, pole sitter Rodriguez in the wall through the tri-oval. That was that smoke you saw, the black and gold car about halfway through the pack. But back up front, DeLong drops down in front of Joyce. Barnes in line. Merzlak trying to get a push from Freya. Barnes moves to the outside to pick up Merzlak. Joyce comes to the outside. Barnes cuts it low. Which way's DeLong gonna go? Contact!
Ooh. Got Dr. Seuss up here in the booth.
This game right now almost caused a wreck a bit, Cam.
Getting close, guys. Merzlak to the back of Joyce. Barnes to the back of DeLong. Coming to 3 laps to go. Oh, they almost make contact again in the tri-oval.
That bottom lane's having trouble building energy with Darren Ingram going back so far with that rear bumper torn off.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, Scott, what position do you want to be in? Do you want to be the 22, the 31, or 7 or 90?
Oh,
I want to be the 92. He's back on the lead lap and 13th and coming up on the outside. Look at this jam up back here.
I'd want to be the 95 catbird seat. The way the top 4 up front are slicing and dicing and cutting each other off.
Should be a caution.
Caution is out.
Get a look at your data. Everything good?
Trying to see why. Oh, it's Zach Krastowski.
Oh, yeah, I hate it for his guys. He's been having a good run tonight, too.
Didn't even see how that contact happened. You just loose and slide into the wall?
Take a look. Oh, Luke Smith contact there. Oh, DJ Harris with a little bit of contact as well there. Hard to say if that was him coming down or coming back up. Let's see if we can take a look from the rear bumper of Krastowski coming through 3. Well, of course. Let's take a look at the pace car, because that's what we want to do. Let's try this again. There we go. Watch that black line there. They never really moved.
I'd probably been a slight touch, minimal contact.
Take a look from the blimp here. Luke came up a half a lane, then Zach came down a half a lane, and there we were. That's kind of the way I saw it there.
Car's a little squirrely and loose in the mid-corner.
Yeah, remember these? I'm sure they're on their last set of tires here now, so they're on their last legs. All right, so regrouping here. Noah Joyce is your leader. Austin DeLong, Steven Merzlak. I think it's Frua. I got to look that up again for Dallas. I am so sorry. I've been butchering it all night. And Garrett Sidnor, your top 5. Again, we're coming off of a long winter, Dallas. I'm sorry. Yell at me later. Feel free. I mean, these guys do. Why not?
Yeah, true.
God, Chris, you suck! Thanks, man.
It's all love.
It is. It is. Is it all love or is it all love all?
Yes.
Ah.
And you were worried about us making puns.
Hey, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of love all, there he is. Right there.
Well, based on the damage on that 88, looks like he's been out loving all tonight.
Oh, good lord. He's popped a few corners, you say?
Oh, you beat me to it. You beat me to it.
Oh, man. Great minds thinking alike in the booth. I think this is going to be our first attempt at a green-white checkered here as well.
That is correct. And Jamie, you were asking me earlier which position I would want to be in. Right now, I'd want to be in Noah Joyce's position. Up front, able to control the restart zone and able to control both the lines. With 2 to go, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now.
That's a good point now that we're under caution. Does iRacing let the leader choose their lane, or are they locked into the low lane?
They are locked into the low lane.
I don't think that's a terrible outcome for this restart here, especially if he can get Merzlak to stay locked right on his bumper, especially with the second place car starting to blink.
Yep, DeLong having a little blinky blink.
The last time the top 3 pit was lap 48, Dallas pit lap 62, and Garrett Sidnor pit lap 72.
I remember Garrett had that spin in that one wreck, so not for sure if he was able to take tires on that pit stop when he came in on 72 or not.
So if I'm Garrett, I'm hoping for a lot of, use up all these green-white checkers. Let's burn through all the next 2.
There's some damage there on the front of Noah Joyce's machine there too, as we look back from the pace car.
Aero mods, aero modification.
All right. Well, do you have the other side of your seat ready to go here, folks? First attempt at a green-white checkered here at Daytona. Noah Joyce, Austin DeLong on row 1, Steven Merzlak, Dallas Frua in row 2. I'm still probably butchering that. Garrett Sidnor, Cam Barnes in row 3. Ricky Coletti, Matthew Rodriguez in row 4. Michael Murata, Matt Muir, row 5. Well, we're going to see who's got what now. And I don't think this is going to be the only attempt. But once they hit the line to take the white flag, next flag will end the race. Quick note, Scott, do they race back on that? Or does the yellow end it?
They race back. Yellow will end it if we use up all of our green, white checkers, but if we come to the white, all hands are off. It's elbows out time.
Got it. There you go, folks. Well, pick your favorite in that field, because any one of them that you see on the screen right now, if they're on the lead lap, could have a chance to win this thing. Pace car ducks off.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Noah Joyce. Great jump on this restart. Is that the right move? We've seen this before. They get spread out like this and then a huge run down the backstretch. Who's going to get the help first? Merzlak to the bumper on Joyce, but the outside line has got the help. Oh, Rodriguez up against the outside wall. 3 wide off 2. Does that 3 wide kill the outside lane, though? Oh, Sidnor and Coletti make contact. Murata jumps to the outside lane. 4 wide down in turn 3. Contact from Ingram. And we got caution. Here we go. Big wreck.
Ooh, that was a big
Hey, man, your
wreck.
mic sounds like
Austin
a little far away from
Spencer.
your mouth. Can you just double check that for us, please?
Bourne, Ruiz. There's Dewey Schramm, who's had a good night on. Oh, Tyler Rush with the big damage on the 27. That's him with the hood up. They're still making contact after. Oh, look at Spencer's car is destroyed. Look at that thing. It won't even track straight.
Sitting sideways.
All right, let's.
Looking like a good old New England crab.
We know who made it through? Go.
He finally missed one? Love all got caught up in that. DJ Harris.
Big hit. Oof.
Lots of big hits in this one. Of a different angle here. I'm not sure exactly what started it completely here. So we can kind of. Wow, that's not working very well at all. There we go. Let's try this angle. Here we go. You see, you almost get 4 wide coming down in here. Oh, there's the bump from Rodriguez. That's what started it.
Corner.
Yep. Hard cut. Boy, 60 just barely. Oh, look at Huang. You're right. He just barely threaded the needle through there. He needed that after the night he's had. In fact, let's take a look at it from. Well, this is from. Here we go. This is from Huang Do. Watch Rodriguez come back. He was probably thinking, oh, no, not again. And then Ingram's up there spinning. He's just trying to keep it up on the high side of the banking to sneak past everybody. It's going to slide back down. Great job by Huang that time. Austin DeLong continues to lead. Noah Joyce sits in second. Coming up to our second attempt at a green-white checkered, as you see the guys at the bottom of the screen fixing up the damage on their wrecked machines.
You know, with all the green-white checkers we've had, I'm wondering if Cam Barnes is going to have enough fuel to finish.
Just keep clutching it.
He's still out there, you're right.
That's a good point, Scott. I think he was probably good to advertise distance, but he's probably starting to sweat it a little bit right now.
But he's in there right now hoping he can use those bullets. He's sweating his fuel, but I don't think that's going to work.
I don't think engines run on water.
Salty water at that.
What if you believe really hard?
Maybe.
So true. We're going to throw something up here real quick. It's brought to you by ATVO, but I've got it cut off. I can't see it at the bottom. But we had live telemetry off of Cam Barnes that was loaded up. But I was seeing if we had a clutch pedal on it. We do not. So, but he is definitely... You can hear it. He's either clutching it or shutting it off, one of the two, as we ride on board with him.
Yeah, you can see the tachometer there on his dashboard. That thing is low. He is keeping it in fourth gear.
Not for sure what those blips are there, but there's where he's definitely clutching it right here. Drops it all the way down to 0 right there. That's 0 right where my arrow is at there. All right, doubling back up again. All right, who's got what? DeLong, Joyce. So I don't butcher your name anymore. Dallas, Merzlak, Barnes, and Sidnor is back up into 6th. Matt Muro is involved in that caution 2 cautions ago, I believe, and the 72 is back up here as well. Mikey Murad is up there. And look who's snuck up into 10th. This ghost-looking car back here. That's the 92 of Davey Hazard. For some reason, his paint scheme's not coming through, but that's him back there.
Guess who's in 11th place behind him?
Yeah, I did see that. Old Garfield himself. There he is. John Peterson. Andrew Wallace is also back up here as well. Not for sure how much damage that 71's got, but he's still somewhat in this fight. If something weird happens here at the end, he might be in prime position to take advantage. All right, we gonna get through this to the white flag?
Nope.
That was quick.
We have one more overtime left after this.
We do.
Colby Martin is out there a lap down in 24th, or at least off the lead lap in 24th. But other than that, 19 cars will answer the green flag for the second overtime attempt restart here at Daytona.
Green
DeLong,
flag.
Joyce, green flag. Here we go. DeLong clears the outside line. Here comes Dallas. He's going to jump up in front of Joyce. He got a good push from Barnes. He's going to try and take the lead on the outside. He's been a lap down all night. Here he comes.
Last challenge.
And that parachute on the front of Joyce's car isn't going to be a factor now that he's pushing somebody.
Here comes Mirror to the inside. 3 wide down the backstretch underneath Barnes. Oh, they're getting tight there into 3. And remember, question mark on his fuel as well with Barnes. Coming off turn 4. Joyce edges back ahead. Will they get to the line before they wreck? Nope, here they go. Caution back out.
Caution back out.
Oh, big crash down the front stretch.
We'll stay out.
Sidnor involved in that one. Coletti, Barnes cutting through the grass. Jamie, you were right.
Look, once they took it 3 wide, it was not a if there's a caution, it's going to be a when.
That's exactly right.
Just need another couple hundred yards. I would have taken the white.
All right, let's take a
Started
look.
making those moves a little bit too soon.
Oh, Mikey Murata. He had an issue late, it looked like there. Here we go. This will be a better angle here. Sidnor on the outside here.
Looks like they get tight on exit.
Oh, there's the contact right there. DeLong, Peterson caught a piece of that. Oh, Murata hit Sidnor very hard. Matt Muir involved again. I think Barnes missed it for the most part.
I think he got clipped on the very beginning of it, but it didn't look like it was too hard of a contact.
Just a scratch, a little tap.
Here we go, a little closer angle here. Yeah, DeLong just kind of got loose in front of Barnes there. Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, Barnes got a lot more damage than I thought there. Oh, boy. When Sidnor came across the track, Murata had nowhere to go and just T-boned that Biffle tribute machine in the door. This is from Mikey Murata. This will be a shot. It's coming down to it here. Yeah, this is. You're coming down to it here. Oh boy! Oh, I made it! Cool. No! Oh gosh!
They both thought they made it through, actually.
Yes. Here it is from Sidnor's view. Let's push him. Merzlak on the outside. Yeah, DeLong just got loose from that angle. Then he comes across and bam! And that actually straightened Sidnor out. Look at that.
He would have hit that wall and the car would have been done.
All right. There's Sidnor sitting on pit road. So Noah Joyce. Dallas Free sitting in second. Steven Merzlak, Cam Barnes with damage now in the 7. And Davey Hazard. The two guys that were laps down all night long are sitting 2nd and 5th. Never give up.
Take a look who's in 7th right now.
He's back. There he is. Like I said, miss everything and you might sneak back up here. Andrew Wallace. Tom
Noah
Bourne.
Joyce.
He's back up there as well. He's involved in a couple things there. Jamie, sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just going to say that Noah Joyce needs to have a much better restart this time as the 71 car pits. That's unfortunate. But last time Noah took the restart as the leader, he got way too far out, and that's how he lost the lead. He really should be DMing, sliding into the 90s inbox there, yelling at the spotters, anything he can to get that 90 to know exactly when he's going to go so he can get a push. Because if he doesn't, he's going to lose the lead to that 95 of Dallas, Texas once again.
Dallas, Texas.
Well, we just gave him a new nickname. That's easier to pronounce than your real name, bud. I'm sorry. I know I've been butchering it all night. I feel so bad about that. I got to look that back up just to make sure I do it right next time.
Well, look, in case any craziness happens, he might be able to give us the proper pronunciation in the post-race interview.
I'll just be like, hey, Dallas, what's your last name? And then we'll know. It's very simple, folks. All right. Last attempt at a green-white checkered. Scott, once again, reiterate the rule on this.
Right, so if there is a crash before they take the white flag, the yellow will come out, and that will be race over. They'll freeze the field at the moment of caution, and that'll be it. If they take the white, that's elbows out time, and they race it back to the checkered line.
So no stupid shit until the white flag.
Exactly, Dale.
Or at least if you're going to be stupid, make it a small amount of stupid.
Make it a inconsequential stupid.
No way. Go big or go home. Trophy or the steering wheel.
They'll all go home.
Exactly.
I'm getting tired, so I hope we hurry this up. It is after 10 my time now. All right, here we go. Pace car back in.
Green.
Last attempt. Joyce got the push that time.
Much better, and the outside line fell apart there.
That DM was sent.
Look at Hazard. Is there room to try and get a run to the outside? Not yet. I don't think there will be. The ghost car side by side with Dallas here off turn 2. Bourne back up into this along with Barnes down the backstretch.
Merzlak and Joyce are locked together.
Dallas had it right there. Nobody
Yeah.
behind him though.
I thought Merzlak was gonna go for it. I think he could have slingshotted right by him.
He's pushing him, trying to maybe make this a two-car show here. Coming off turn 4. Looking for the white flag. Noah Joyce out front.
This is it.
Here
White
comes
flag, elbows out.
Here comes Dallas. He's still side by side with Hazard. He's got Bourne behind him now. Nope, Bourne drops back in line. Barnes wasn't expecting that. Had to check up and jump to the outside lane. He's looking with Krastowski on the outside. Merzlak right on the back bumper. He turns Joyce. Around they go. Big crash. Okay. We'll let the wreck happen. Oh, contact there between Hazard and Dallas. Bourne to the outside. They're side by side into turn 3. Bourne trying to side draft off Dallas. Off turn 4 for the final time. Contact. Bourne trying to hang on to the outside. Dallas blocks Hazard. And Dallas is going to win it here at Daytona.
What a finish.
Everybody
Incredible
ran
block
into
by
everybody.
Dallas turned into a brick wall right there. And said, I'm going to block the crap out of all of them.
Oh my goodness.
Not getting by me.
What a finish here at Daytona.
Made that car 4 lanes wide.
Davey probably didn't like that, neither did Tom, but guess what? It's Daytona. You got to win somehow. See, I told you. He can tell you how to say his name in the post-race interview.
Well, I'm very thankful for that. There we go. Up 12 spots tonight. And he's going to burn it down here at Daytona. You guys figure out how to pronounce that, will you?
Texas.
Dallas, Texas wins here at Daytona. There we go.
In all seriousness, I do believe it is Frua.
Frua. That sounds right. Thank you. That does sound very right. Way better than anything I've said tonight.
Do it phonetically.
Dallas Frua is your winner here tonight. All right, we're going to go back and take a look at the craziness that happened on the backstretch. This is on board with Noah Joyce. And somehow that pack got through. I have no idea how.
Dallas left Davey no room to get up off the bottom there, but if you're below the yellow line, no one's obligated to let you back up.
Get on the onboard there with Noah. Let's go to the outside view. Here we go. Merzlak just gets in the back there, just trying to give him a push. Barnes with some heavy contact on that one as well. Lovell slides around trying to save it. Long missed that one. He finished 8th. Andrew missed it. He finished 9th. Oh my goodness. Daytona never fails to disappoint.
There's Merzlak taking the Joker lap on the white flag.
Hey, finally, he took it on the last lap. That is legal, so we're good. On board with Merzlak. Oh my gosh, he gets hit by almost every car in the field.
It's like being put in a washing machine with a bunch of ball bearings. Just get bounced around all over the place.
Oh, these guys come flying through there trying to gain as many spots as they could. But Dallas Frua, he's your winner here tonight at Daytona. Get your final results here momentarily from here at Daytona. unofficially, Dallas Frew as your winner. Tom Bourne comes home second. Davey Hazard, again, after being a lap down pretty much all night long, comes home third. Zach Krastowski, where did he come from? He finishes fourth. Joey Chapman, Matt Muir, Cam Barnes, Long Do, Andrew Wallace, Antonio Ruiz, your top 10. 11th through 20th. The two leaders on the last lap finished 13th and 14th. Again, great showing tonight. 30 cars for this opener for the Grand National Series is awesome. And those are your unofficial results here from Daytona. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second. We're going to get our top 3 together, and we'll be right back from Daytona.
16mm Film Crew is a film and TV podcast. Join Cindy and Dale as they talk about the latest TV shows, movies, and entertainment news. New episodes drop every Tuesday, everywhere podcasts are found. Videos go live on YouTube every Thursday. Visit them on their website at 16mmfilmcrew.com.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready!
Get ready for the workday.
"16mm Film Crew is a film and TV podcast. Join Cindy and Dale as they talk about the latest TV shows, movies, and entertainment news. New episodes drop every Tuesday, everywhere podcasts are found. Videos go live on YouTube every Thursday. Visit them on their website at 16mmfilmcrew.com.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready!
Get ready for the workday.
Welcome back to Daytona. We are in the books for the Grand National Series Lights Division for the USORL. Dallas Frua is your winner. Tom Bourne, Davey Hazard, top 3. Davey Hazard, you got a copy, bud?
I'm right here with you, Chris.
Hi, buddy. First of all, I got a question. Why were you a lap down all night?
Okay, so the one thing they don't when you're wiring a car, especially a race car, here's the one thing you need to remember, is that if you're gonna wire an ignition, don't forget to wire a starter switch.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Whoops.
I had it turned off, and I went to start it up, and one of my little dialogue boxes started popping in and out. And I was like, okay, well, my car is shut off, and it's not coming back on. So we got to start from pit lane, and so that is why I was a lap down all night. I also got involved in a wreck, basically every single time I had a chance to get a lucky dog, until the very end. So. That was the first 80, or sorry, excuse me, that was the first 70 laps of my night. Was that?
Understandable. Okay, now we understand why. And you also, when you go back to watch the broadcast, I don't know if you were aware or not, but you had no paint scheme all night, so you were just a dark black car all night.
Oh, Great,
So
perfect.
it looks great. I mean, we called you the ghost car because we literally couldn't see you. It was just this is black silhouette going around the track. It was great.
That's awesome. Thank you.
It is.
Thank you, Trading Paints, for
failing
always
again.
having my back.
Exactly
Oh
right.
yeah,
yes.
that one. Sorry. Yeah, for failing again. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, tell us about your run from your standpoint. Obviously, we're joking about the lap down situation, but how was your run other than that? Obviously, you were a lap down for the majority of it, but it made it to where you were out of a lot of the action for the most part too.
Oh, incredibly frustrating, and even that's not entirely true because I still got in several accidents being lap down trying to. You see, it was funny. The first few times that it happened, like my teammates were like, "Oh, just stay in the back. You're the only car lap down. It's fine. Just stay in the back." And then I think the next two lucky dogs that came after that were because like we had just passed someone and I was in the back of the pack. So it was just honestly my night was just frustrating. It was just a lot of fixing the damage from the accidents we did get into. I had 11 minutes of optional damage I had to fix. I still didn't finish all of it. You know, at the end of the day, it's Daytona, and you can't give up. I learned that yesterday in the FTF heat race that I did. You just can't give up. You cannot. You can't let yourself think that you're out of it, because suddenly you can be back on the lead lap with a half decent car fighting for a win. If you keep trying.
That's it. If you keep on missing the stuff and put yourself in the position, you end up with the top three. That's exactly what happened for you. What was it like as far as we figured out late? We didn't look at the race info that you sent out, the announcement beforehand.
Okay.
So
Most people don't.
We got to do that better because we didn't realize that there was only 2 changes of tires until like what was it, 10 to go, guys, something like that. We were like, how are these guys still getting tires? So it looked to us like handling was crazy out there. Was that kind of what you were feeling out there too?
Yeah, if you were a bit lax about getting tires and then you stayed out on your old ones for a good while, you would start to push, especially if you were running the bottom a lot. That was kind of where you saw the most the most gripes with handling, the most washing up in the corners. It caused a few incidents tonight. But yeah, it did affect a lot. I was never going particularly fast enough for it to matter, so I didn't deal with it. But I watched everyone else deal with it, and that's good. I like when we have challenges in front of us, especially at tracks like this, where sometimes it can be looked down upon as an easier form of racing, and maybe it is. But we had a few things to face tonight, and tire wear was one of them for some of those guys, and I think at the end of the night, it didn't matter because everyone wrecked up anyway. But for a little bit there is a little bit of a chess match. Moving lanes, getting a little bit of heat in and out of the tires. It was good. I liked it. It was good racing. This track and these cars are so frustrating. The package is so frustrating to drive. It's not fun, but it is frustrating. So I was pretty okay with the handling stuff. That was cool with me.
Well, hey, if you were frustrated and you finished third, that's pretty cool. So I would love to be frustrated all night long and come home third. I tell you that right now, especially what we saw tonight.
Listen, I get it.
Well, you got some great partners that we did not see on that 92 tonight. So please tell us who was on your car tonight, because we couldn't see it. We see it now. We see the PTR logos on your car down. I don't know if you're seeing the stream or not, but we have a silhouette of your car now, and that's what it looked like, folks. Just for some reason on the track, it wasn't showing that. But go ahead with your partners tonight, bud.
Well, PTR's on the car for a reason. All the people that all the friends and all the teammates and everyone that makes racing on Tuesdays and Thursdays here at the USORL fun. That's mostly in memoriam to them, because I tell you what, there's a lot of stress in putting together this league stuff. There's a lot of work that goes on. It's basically I joke with my wife that I'm doing fake work when I'm working on league stuff, and then I call real work, and it's not always fun, but they make it fun, and so I honestly, this one is just straight up to them. It's to you guys up here in the booth. Every single one of you, like all of you guys, I know you guys all do such a good job. I can't wait to watch this back, even with my black car, my ghost car. And the rest of the USORL admin team, Zach is such an unsung hero of this league. Darren's always on race control. Noah's got great ideas. Cal's Cal contributes the same as all of us in different areas. I mean, everyone does such a good job, and I'm so happy to be a part of such a good group of people going into this season of USORL racing.
Yeah, we're excited too. Well, congratulations on the third place finish, frustrating as it was, but you bounced into a podium. Congratulations on that. Hopefully next time your car will actually be on track. That would be great. So we'll see what happens next time for you. Hopefully trading paints will be a little nicer.
Hopefully next time I don't also fall backwards into it. So
exactly, and make sure everything's plugged in next time for us, will you, bud?
Yep, I will. Yes, I'll wire it all correctly.
Perfect. Davey Hazard, driver of the number 92, brings it home third tonight. Congratulations. We'll catch you next time, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
All right, let's see if we can get a hold of our second place finisher, Tom Bourne. You got a copy, bud? Do we have Tom Bourne? You got a copy, bud?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
There he is. Well, you kind of bounced your way into a second place finish tonight. You had a little struggle early on. You kind of ran up front for a good chunk of the race early on, and then you kind of got caught in a couple things. Tonight, tell us about your run tonight, bud.
Yeah, it was definitely an up and down night, as Daytona usually is. Unfortunately, we had a strong car all night. Didn't have the qualifying run that we wanted, but was able to work our way to the front and learn a couple things as the race was going on, and then we just got involved in a wreck that, unfortunately, people didn't know how to use the brakes there, and gave us about 8 minutes of damage or so, and we just battled through that and somehow found myself in the top 5, top 10 on the last green white checkered, and I'm bringing home the steering wheel or the checkered flag, one of the two.
That's kind of what we were talking about up here in the booth. It was game on there. What did you think on that last lap? The 2 leaders get connected on the backstretch, caused a big pileup. You kind of snuck through the middle there and got through it, and then it was down to you, Dallas, and Davey there at the end. What were you thinking going into turn 3?
I saw Dallas end up getting almost hooked by Davey, and I just immediately thought, go straight to the wall and just try, and because if they end up hooking up, then they're just going to go spinning down to the bottom, and I'm not going to have to worry about it. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, for us at least, fortunate for them, and I immediately had to get back to the 95 side to try and side draft them back, and then coming off 4, I tried to side draft as much as I could, and then I saw Dallas end up getting hit by Davey in the back, kind of set him a little squirrely down the short chute right there, and I just ended up going. That actually ended up helping him somehow, and I just decided, you know what, I don't want to take a chance in getting involved in this. I have a solid run, I'm finishing where I shouldn't right now, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna drop back in line, and so be it.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to know you've got what you got, and hey, it worked out. You got a second place finish tonight, and very solid, great looking car, by the way, too. There was a lot of good Greg Biffle tribute schemes here tonight, and this is one of them here. This 50 car looks great out on the track. The Subway throwback, it looks really good. We really enjoyed seeing that one tonight, Tom. You got some great partners on that ride. Go ahead and give shout outs. Floor's yours, bud.
Yeah. First off, high energy from you guys. Hats off to you. Great broadcast overall. Yeah, great. I've been a Greg Biffle fan since 2003, and unfortunately the 16 was taken, the 60 was taken, the 06 was taken. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw it all the way back to his very first truck ride.
Yep.
And I had to get the 50. That was the last one that I had. But anyway, Reaper Apparel Company, great sponsor. They've been with me for a couple years now. Ghost Energy, been with me for a couple years now. Genesis Rescue Systems. Not sure if they're on this car or not. I gotta look again. Everybody watching, shout out to them. Without them watching, there's no real reason for a broadcast and for you guys to do what you do. So hats off to them and you guys again. Melissa, Sydney, Kira, always watching, and Sky Motorsports for very late entry into this league, and I'm glad I was able to at least get a top 3 out of it for the team.
Oh, we're glad to have you out here, Tom. Great run tonight. Hope to see you around a little bit more, and we'll see you at Talladega in a few weeks. Congratulations on the second place finish tonight.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Hopefully we can continue the hot streak that we're going to start. Just keep moving forward.
Absolutely. Tom Bourne, driver of number 50 Ghost Energy Machine, comes home second tonight. Congratulations on that. We'll catch you in a little bit. All right, now we'll see if winner's circle has died down a little bit enough to see if we can talk to our winner. Dallas, you got a copy, bud?
I gotcha.
All right. Okay, first of all, I've butchered your last name all night long. Please say your last name.
Brew.
None of us got it right ever.
Oh, don't worry, nobody does.
Oh my! And I've said this to you before, and I apologize. Dallas Frew is your winner tonight. I said it right, guys. There we go. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, Dallas. First of all, the big question I have for you is, what happened to where you were lapped down all night?
The very first caution we had, I don't remember who spun, but they spun right in front of me, and I was damaged ever since. So I was trying to get that repaired for a little while, and for some reason I thought I could stay in the pits longer than I could, and lost the pack on the first restart after that. So I go lap down, and then get my lucky dog, and I think, all right, I'm good. I can repair some more damage. And I do the exact same thing and go another lap down. So clearly I learned nothing. But
sounds like a race that I would have. This is great.
Yeah. Eventually we were actually fighting to get the lucky dog again, and I got it. And I'm not sure how I cycled to the front, if it was just everyone wrecking out, but eventually I was up there in the top 5 and fighting for something.
Hey, it's always nice to struggle with adversity and then somehow come away with the trophy. I mean, hey, you know, it's like you planned it. It's great. Oh, so, yeah. Off turn 2, last green, white checkered. Leaders are in front of you. They all of a sudden say hi to the outside wall, and now it's just you, Tom Bourne, Davey Hazard. Take us from there going into turn 3.
I mean, I was just surprised I was even alive after that, to be fair. Going into turn 3, I got a little nudge from the 92 again when he was just trying to get back off the apron. That was, again, me just expecting to crash. I've said it to everyone I was talking to all night. I hate this track. I've never liked it. It's hard for me to say as the winner, I'm sure, but I've never liked coming here. Coming off of 4, I knew it was just block everything, and I got a little door happy, I think, but you know, Robin's racing.
Yeah.
Just lucky I was able to hold him off, I think, really.
Hey, no argument from us. I mean, it looked great from up here. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you're coming to your hated track and you're going for the win. I'd be door slamming too if it was me. So I'm right there with you.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got some great partners on that Dex ride in the 95. Floor's yours.
Oh yeah, we got Dex. Graham Doyle. He's with Dex there, running our Wayne Taylor car out in the Lamborghinis. Paint scheme made by Tyler Rush. He got taken out in one of those later cautions, unfortunately, but he makes all my schemes while I just sit and wait to download the file. Nice and pretty. That's all I got, really. I'm a part-timer in the series. I'm not going to be here every race, so maybe I'm taking points away from people, but it's a good way to start it.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Go celebrate it with your crew, and we will catch you back here on Fast 29 at Talladega in a few weeks.
Thank you very much.
Dallas Frew, the driver of the 95, brings it home the win tonight from his most hated track, Daytona. Congratulations tonight. Well, guys, we saw pretty much everything. Final thoughts from you guys. Dale, if you want to go first.
I mean, it's Daytona. What can you say? It's going to always be a spectacle here. Great racing, great battling. You know, we just, like you said, we saw a guy who's, you know, not racing with us full time come through and, you know, work his way up from a lap down to win the race. You know, it's always amazing when you can see something like that. But yeah, Daytona, I would not expect anything less than what we got tonight.
Jamie?
Retweet. Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy race. Handling factored into it. That was great to see. And yeah, with our first and third place finishers, never give up. You spent the entire race at least one lap down, and you come back and it's a double podium. It's crazy. Bring on the next one. Let's go.
Scott, how'd you like being up here in the booth for the first time?
It's a fun little change of pace, especially not having to pay attention to the choose cone or anything for once. But yeah, like Jamie and Dale both said, absolute spectacle that they put on here tonight. It was great seeing a bunch of new faces out here in the league as well, and how all the teams got shuffled around in the off season, all the sort of new like alliances and maybe old rivalries sort of coming through in the race. But yeah, great to see. Absolute wonderful race put on by these guys. Can't wait to see the next one.
Take a look real quick at if it'll show. I don't think it's going to show for us. I was hoping we'd be able to see the race recap here real quick. I think I might be able to pull it up, but maybe not. Nope, it's not going to work. Oh well, I gave it a shot. I think it's because the server's dead. We can't see it now. But anyway, had a great run tonight at Daytona, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it here on Fast 29. Our next broadcast will be on March the 19th, same time at 9:15 Eastern. We'll be coming to you with these same cars from Talladega, so we'll be looking forward to that. There may be a chance that some guys might be sponsoring other races between now and then, but right now the USORL is running Thursday nights this series, the Grand National Light Series, and then on Tuesday night they're running, I believe, the Street Stocks division, I believe is what's running. It's a Tuesday Night Thunder series on Tuesday nights. I'll be running in a couple of those races as well here and there, so looking forward to that. And then we'll be starting up the USORL Truck Series in April, so definitely get subscribed, hit that like button for us, get notified when we go live. Sometimes it's just me. Sorry for that in advance, because that's not much talent behind the wheel, but it's fun to just watch me have fun out here, I guess. But the next real broadcast will be on March the 19th. We'll be looking forward to seeing you guys then. So from all of us here at Fast 29, for Scott Fleener, Dale Barham, and Jamie Zalecki, I'm Chris Pickett signing off. God bless you guys. We will see you on March 19th. So long for now.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.